Gentlemen, it is INTV Team Action Show, and it is April 10th, 2014. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I am Jeffrey Jorgensen, and we have a great news episode for you this week, followed by a splendid week of sunshine. Little rain in the mix, but not half bad. It looks like spring has finally sprung.
It has sprung with that beautiful sun in the sky, and I hope you got to see Mars bright up last night. It was red. They were saying the red planet was even brighter.
It's always red.
Yeah, well, it's always red. But last night, or 2 nights ago, it was really, really red.
Last summer, I saw it, and it was freaking me out because, or no, it was a space station, actually. It wasn't Mars. But it was huge. It was ginormous.
What did it look like?
Biggest star in the sky is what it looked like.
Big old, like, points coming down, like the one off Superman?
No, you really couldn't make it out like that. I didn't have my telescope on me. I was just driving. And
you know, one day, well, actually not one day, but actually way back in the day, I was in California on my balcony, and I looked out, and it was during the daytime.
A UFO?
No, out in the sky, and all of a sudden I saw this bright orange thing, and then it kind of exploded in the sky. Oh, me and my roommate just watched it, and we had no idea what it was over the ocean. It was crazy.
An exploding star.
It was scary.
That's crazy. Last year, a man that was skydiving actually jumped out of a plane, and he almost got hit by a meteorite.
What?
Yep, and he caught it on film.
Really?
Yep, it was all captured on camera. The meteorite, they said, was going about 200 miles an hour and very scary. What if it would have hit the plane?
I don't know if I believe that story totally, but hopefully we can find a video of it.
Yes, you can.
You know what's something that you can prove right here, I didn't think it was real, is Barbie girl. This Russian.
She exists.
Yep, she exists. She lives in Ukraine, and she is a little crazy. Or she's an alien, and we're all taking her for granted and thinking that she's crazy because she claims that she can talk to aliens, and she actually has time travel abilities too.
She has experienced time travels to the past and the future, which we all know that time traveling to the past is completely impossible, but you can travel into time into the future.
Why not the past?
Because the past is the past, it's done. You can't travel back in time. It's impossible.
Not.
It is actually, yeah, that's a movie.
I'm going to agree with you, though. Something that is very impossible that this Barbie lady proclaims is she's a breatharian, and that means that she only gets her energy from the sun and breathing. And she goes to the past and the future and shares this dieting with other people.
That's not necessarily true. She is training to become a breatharian, so she is actually molding her body to be able to survive off of sunlight.
She's a week away from being a breatharian, though.
Yeah,
on her reports.
See what happens. A week away. So you have sunlight to keep you alive, and then you have air to keep you alive.
No,
and then without
air
water,
to eat.
And then without water and food, she's saying that you can stay alive. I don't know. What happens when the sunlight goes down?
She says she's only had plastic surgery in her chest area. And you can definitely tell that Ken has a lot of plastic surgery on that face.
Definitely a handsome couple, and I'm sure that's not exactly what they looked like in their senior graduation pictures.
Yeah, probably ugliest and...
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
You like that?
Speaking of good one,
I had nothing.
UConn took the tournament in boys division and the girls division this past week. And
ranked number 7, UConn boys.
NCAA basketball tournament is over. Nolan won. Andrew got second.
Yes.
I probably came in dead last.
No, Jake Holmes came in last.
Of course, the sports nut.
Yeah. But
he knows how to pick them.
NCAA bracket is finally over, and I can finally go to sleep, and I love NCAA March Madness.
Yes, it is crazy. And staying on the crazy topic, we have a crazy woman that looks like it could be related to Nolan.
No, she's actually from Florida, so and you always proclaim that you're from Florida.
I have family in Florida.
And this is probably your family member.
Bath salts, 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 bath salts. This is crazy, I just say it. This is crazy, I just say it. This is crazy, I just say it. What you
that girl is crazy, and crazy people definitely are from Florida.
Yes, they are. They're all from the South.
No, just Florida.
That's the South.
Well, I know that, but you could say South Carolina and Georgia, and that's the Atlanta,
Texas.
Yeah, that's the South, but really, Florida.
Florida.
It's just Florida.
Yeah, crazy people and old people that know how to survive.
The retirement time.
The Roslyn Library hosted a presentation on refugees in America. This one was targeted on the Somalian refugees, right? Yep. All the refugees from Somalia. Eddie filled us in to distinguish the difference between an alien coming into America. Immigrant. I was actually talking about the...
Oh, UFO. Oh, okay. Yeah. So aliens, immigrants...
and refugees. Aliens come from space, and immigrants come from different countries for...
Depends on who you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm an AmeriCorps Vista at the International Rescue Committee, so it's sort of like Domestic Peace Corps. I'm doing a year-long service there. I'm doing community engagement and outreach. So I get to come out and talk to the community about refugees and the resettlement process here in the U.S. We're just going to talk pretty basically about who refugees are, where they come from, how they get here, and what happens once they arrive here in the U.S. So a refugee is anyone who is outside of his or her country and is unable or unwilling to return because of persecution or the fear of persecution. And there are 5 types of persecution that can sort of put someone on the list, and that's race, religion, nationality, political opinion, and social group. So if they're being persecuted based on any one of these factors, or as often happens, a combination of these factors, then that'll make someone eligible to qualify for refugee status. There are currently about 15 million refugees worldwide, and that number fluctuates daily, especially, we have Syria right now, and so that's providing a large influx of refugees to that number. There are, in addition, about 26 internally displaced persons, so that counts Palestinians and also anyone who has had to flee their home but has not left their country.
Some of the Somalis that come are incredibly educated or have fled outside of Somalia and were able to be in UK or the Middle East and have great educations, engineers, and very educated before they come, and so a wide variety.
So how did they segregate themselves with them? Like according to where they
their
live
tribe.
or where they're from?
Yeah, their tribe, and they know their family ties of where families broke off and clans had fought each other.
Thank you, Eddie, for filming that great event, and also thank you to the Roslyn Library for putting on such a great event with the refugees and learning more about these people. And if you want to check out this full production, it is on INTV at selected times.
INTV is going to be there, and you should too, to go visit the Swaktianaway Grange with their gorgeous views and their awesome 133rd Army Band Brigade. This is going to be held on the 12th of April, so be sure to get out there and show your support.
Our very own CMA will be having a Good Friday service this April 18th at 6 p.m. And their Easter Sunday service will be on April 20th. They'll also have a breakfast at 9:30, and service will be held at 10:45 for that Easter Day service. They'll also be having a morality 3-day training from May 30th to June 1st. That's May 30th, Friday, from 6 to 8. And on Saturday, May 31st, it's from 9 to 5. And on June 1st, that Sunday, it's from 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. We will have Pastor Ron Jackson with us next week on our INTV show to let us know more about the great events going on at the CMA Church. And if you want to check out the great services of the CMA Church, make sure to check out INTV on Sundays. Great services that they always host every Sunday.
The ARF Doggy Easter egg hunt's going to be taking place. It's going to be held on the Coal Miners Trail in downtown Roslyn behind the City Hall. This is going to be on April 12th, so be sure to get your dog or cat even out there and find some Easter eggs. It has been hot out, and the only way to seize this heat is jumping into a river or a lake, and that's exactly what these kids and adults plan on doing to raise funds for a good cause with the Polar Plunge that's going to be held on May 18th.
Down at the Easton Park. And here's some more information with Don Bass, Mark Flateau, and the rest of the great volunteers.
Hi, I'm Mark Flateau, Superintendent, Cle Elum Roslyn School District.
I'm Dawn Bass, Director of Youth Programs for Community Builders and Counselor at Alcohol Drug Dependency Service.
I'm Scott Ferguson with the Cle Elum Roslyn South Cle Elum Police Department, and to my left is our mascot, the Dancing Polar Bear.
My name's West Adams, and I'm with the Cascade Prevention Coalition.
And we are all members of Upper Kittitas County Youth Resource Team.
The members of the Upper Kittitas County Youth Resource Team come together on a monthly basis to try and plan fundraisers to fund events for local kids. We put on events such as a drug-free youth retreat, a middle school lock-in, a summer youth activities program. We've had many speakers come into the school district to teach our kids about the dangers of sexting and texting, bullying, and also other alcohol and drug prevention speakers. So this year we're planning our 3rd annual Polar Bear Plunge up at Lake Easton on May 4th. It's the first Sunday of the month, a great way to start off. We'll be jumping in at Lake Easton. 2 years ago when we did this, the water was about 32 degrees. So we are looking for sponsors. We are encouraging teams to be formed. If you are part of an organization or agency that is invested in the youth of our community, then you really need to come participate in this event. You can find forms at Inland Networks in their Cle Elum office and Roslyn office. You can also get them at all the school offices here in Cle Elum Roslyn School District. If you have any questions, you can give me a call at 509-899-2561. We really need to raise the money to make these worthwhile events happen for our kids. Please join us.
Hey, not only are we raising money for a great cause, but it's just a fun day. Teams come out, they're dressed in costumes, there's awards, there's music, there's food. It's just an absolute fun day. And it's really not that bad jumping in the water. So we really encourage people to come out. Again, May 4th at 1 o'clock. We'd really like to come out and support our cause and have a good fun day with your family out here.
And that's why we are
Freezing for a reason! Jerk.
What?
He's kicking me with snow!
Thank you everybody for putting on, again, a great event, the Polar Plunge, raising money for the kids of the Upper Kittitas County. So get to be a plunger or donate some money and help out the kids.
April 19th marks the date for the big ol' flashlight Easter egg hunt, and I am excited.
Can't wait. 3rd annual Easter egg hunt. Make sure you have your tickets because it's going to be a great time. Starts at 9 p.m. where it's going to be dark out. Hope you have your flashlights and those special eggs pointed out so you can get out there and get all those great prizes that they have.
Is there actually a age limit for this?
I think it's 16 and over.
Is it?
Yeah. Or 14 and over, yeah.
14 or 16 years old. That's
it does show on that flyer that's been going up in front of us. So make sure to get out there, get your tickets at Gunners or at the Vision of Cle Elum and get to that ballpark and win some cool prizes.
And now let's go on to Randy with his weekly movie review.
With Noah.
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week I'm doing Noah. Noah, interestingly, was a great movie. I was really kind of surprised, didn't know what to expect. I was afraid they were going to kind of hit me over the head with a lot of religious stuff and these and thous and things like that, and not at all. Even the stuff that they had to go into because of the story about religion and stuff, they just didn't. It was all very matter of fact and very this is just part of the story, and they told the story, and it was really well done. I didn't realize all the story myself, you know, and then some of this is, of course, embellishment so that it's a better story for movies. But basically, they have a guy who's trying to take over the ark once he realizes what's going on, because he's the best man in the world and he deserves to have everything he wants. So he's trying to take it over, but Noah has him and these beings called the Watchers, which are big rock creatures that used to be angels and were sent down to earth for doing things they shouldn't do or something. So the Watchers are helping them, which helps protect them. And they get all the animals on board and they figure out a way to make them all sleep so they don't have a problem. And it's everything you would like out of the story, and I think you'll really enjoy it. I'm going to give it about a 3.5. It was really well done, really well acted. Interestingly enough, it was a little weak on story, mainly because we already know the story. But it was really good. That's the best I can say. I enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, and I did. So that's all we can say. Don't forget to watch movies at your world-famous Roslyn Theater and watch INTV on Channel 3.
Thank you, Randy, for that awesome movie review. Noah with Kurt Russell. No, not Kurt Russell. Russell Crowe.
I'm a big fan of Russell Crowe.
Me too, but I don't really like the movies that he's been in since Gladiator. Gladiator was probably his height, and now I haven't seen really anything that good.
Gladiator was a sleep movie for me. I napped during it.
Really?
Yeah.
I just watched the fighting scenes and fast forward through all the mumbo, love, and blah, blah, blah scenes, then right to the fighting scenes.
That's how I am with Troy.
And this is how we are with Civic News. In Cleveland City Council news, the Cleveland City Council met this last 7th of April 2014, where they discussed about a group from Oregon trying to buy 8 acres off the Yakima River for only $6,000 to make the Yakima River a little better with the pressure of water that's going down the Yakima River every year. So they're hoping to build little canals, little chutes to offset some of that pressure, and the Cleveland City Council thinks it's a pretty good idea. So make sure to watch this Cleveland City Council Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m.
That right there should tell you that we have an abundance of water, so the moratorium should be lifted for the wells. You know?
Now they're calling it a rule, not a moratorium. Yeah. It's called the water rule.
Well, that's how it is. It turns into moratoriums and then rules, and then they just kind of make up rules and moratoriums as they go.
Yeah,
and
they'll change it to another name, and you won't call it a moratorium. You'll just kind of forget about it, but it's still in place.
But obviously, if they think it's a good idea, we have an abundance of water up here, and the rule or the moratorium, in my opinion, should be lifted.
Yeah. But just a clarification, though, water up here, I know we have so much water up here, but they're worried about the people downstream in the Tri-Cities area and the farmers, and they think that if you build a house up here, it takes a little bit of water away from that farmer down here. So that's their argument.
They should move up here. And good news for the Roslyn jail cells that were placed in the City Hall. They are going to be moved to the Roslyn Museum, so be sure to check that out in the near future and take a tour through where all the old bandits used to go for robbing the Roslyn Bank and the Brick Saloon.
They never got caught.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool to have those jail cells preserved and shown once again, finally. So great job to the Roslyn Museum on getting that done.
And they're haunted.
And they are haunted.
They are haunted.
If you want to check out the Roslyn City Council, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. on INTV.
And that concludes
Civic News. And let's go on to some Warrior Sports. In Warrior Sports, we had the opportunity to get down to the old Diamond and have an interview with Kobe Sherrill and some of the great players he has on his baseball team.
I expect us to carry over kind of what we did last year, going to state, making a strong showing at state, making the playoffs, contending for a league championship, and just playing the game the right way. Well, I just expect my kids to continue to advance and continue to grow as young men. And, you know, through baseball, they'll hopefully learn some life skills and hopefully win a few games along the way. We play LaSalle for our home opener here this Saturday at 11 o'clock. Come out and support the Warriors and go Warriors.
I'm Payne Porter. I play shortstop for Cleveland Warriors.
Any Warrior stuff?
I'm Jace Allen. I play center field for the Warriors.
My highlight of this season would probably be hitting like a leadoff triple against Warden.
My highlight would have to be winning in the walk-off win. We had I think the third game of the season we had.
I'm Quentin Pepin, and I'm a pitcher for the Warriors.
Ted Wolf, catcher.
Isaac Worslin, first baseman, catcher.
My highlight of the season was my one-hitter I threw against for review.
My highlight is when I hit back-to-back home runs, second game.
Highlight was probably coming out strong, getting 22 runs against Warden in our first game.
Goals. What, state?
Win state.
Yeah, win state. Yeah, state for sure.
Petty hose. Thank you, Kobe, for that great interview and great job this season. And I cannot wait to see you guys get to districts and then on to state once again. So congratulations, and the team looks great.
And we caught up on the fairway with Wade Lockalucci with the golf team, and we have a quick interview with him showing us how the team is doing.
My name is Wade Lockalucci. I'm the head golf professional at Tumble Creek Club and the head golf coach at Cleveland Roslyn High School. We are at the beautiful Rope Rider Golf Course.
What are we doing out here?
We're going to play, we have a short 3-hole course that we play and a great chipping green. So we're going to be working on our short games today.
And how long's the season been going on?
Season started March 1st, and we started indoors. We had 3 feet of snow on the ground, and we just recently were able to get on the golf course to start playing. Team is very good. They're working very hard. They're disciplined. They're focused. They're applying what we're giving them, and they have a lot of energy towards it. So we're very fortunate. The ladies have been to 2 events, they've scored better than they did last year. The gentlemen have been to 2 events, and they are picking up where they left off last year. So we should really see them challenged this year. My goals this year for the season is I'd like to see the team. I'd like to see both squads win their league, and I'd like to send 5 or 6 athletes to state.
Anyone's in mind at the moment, or is it still too early to tell?
Oh, we have some great athletes. We have a freshman, Nick Baker. He's up and coming, played Washington Junior Golf during the season, very committed to the game. He is going to challenge for a championship. We have 3 juniors that work out well. Cody Robinson, Hayden Houle are going to be fantastic, and senior Trevor Clifton's 4th year in the program. He's going to do strong this year. We have a jamboree on Thursday, and our next meet is not till next Thursday.
This season, so far, we've just got started. We haven't really started our league match play. Last year, I made it to state, and I'm going to St. Andrews in Scotland to play golf for the American High School Championship. High school, yeah.
What do you guys hope to achieve this season? What are your goals?
Definitely make it to state. I think for both of us would be a very large.
Yeah,
but not only make it to state, but progress in state to where we make it. There's a first day cut, second day cut. Yeah, there's so much achievement to be made, but there's also a large difficulty that it has. I think it's the hardest sport in the world because you can be going birdie, 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 and then all of a sudden just can all go downhill. Yeah,
I definitely agree. By far the most difficult sport in the world is also, in my opinion, just so challenging mentally that it's fun to see you progress.
Yeah. We always reference the golf gods. This is a very humbling sport. If you say you got it, you are. No, that's not good.
I'm Cheyenne.
Kyle Hayes.
And how's you guys' practice going so far?
Good, it just started.
Great. I love practice.
How's the season going?
It's been going great. We've been inside for like a month, and now we're outside.
Yeah, we're gonna have a jamboree this Thursday. We won last year, and we were inside for 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your record so far?
We haven't even had a single actual school match yet. We've just been doing practice tournaments, and then a jamboree is this Thursday, which is just for fun.
So you guys haven't played a game?
Not yet.
No?
We've had practice matches.
You guys just not get invited to the games?
No.
It hasn't started
They
yet.
hate us because we're so good.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel you're playing this year compared to last?
Just as good as I was at the end of the season, but I want to get better still.
What about you?
Way better. I'm actually not topping the ball anymore, which is nice.
So do you feel like you picked up right where you left off, or do you feel like
I think
taking
golf,
2 months off made you better?
Well, I golfed all summer, so that helped, which was nice. Working at a golf course helps.
Did you?
I did.
Horrible. Do you miss working here?
For inland?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Wade Lockalucci, for that interview, and the best of luck to you and your team in this upcoming season.
And thank you, Cheyenne, for that interview. Probably wasn't the nicest interview, but hey, congratulations so far on the season with the golf team, and best of luck on the rest of the season.
Our former employee.
Our former employee. Oh, gosh. And that concludes Warrior Sports. Staying on the sports topic, just wanted to mention that Pete Carroll, our football Seahawks coach, is one of the highest paid coaches in the NFL right now.
And well deserved of it.
He is really good. He's actually committed till 2016 with the Seahawks, and who knows where he'll go after that. Probably the Detroit Lions.
No, he's got to stay here. He's got a huge fan base.
Well, yeah, when you win the Super Bowl, you're going to be the first coach to win the Super Bowl.
For the Seahawks. And he is a wonderful coach, and the nice thing about this coach is everybody wants to play for him.
Yeah.
They took a poll to seeing of all the professional NFL players to see who they would want most to play for, and Pete Carroll was winner.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Bill Belichick would have been.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Just because jumping on that bandwagon you're always on.
Yep, he's a nice guy.
He's a pretty nice guy. Great things at Inland Networks. We have some new channels in our HD lineup. They are coming soon. You might see them on the cable lineup right now, and little glitches here and there, but that is just getting them on and securely on and on the cable network. So if you see them on there, don't worry. No need to call our front office. They are on there, and we're getting them fixed.
And if you're interested in upgrading your cable package to HD, give us a call at 649-2211, and our wonderful CSRs will be there to guide you through an easy step-by-step process.
Yeah, maybe I'll be talking to you. I'm up in the front office now, so hopefully when you come in, I can see your lovely face.
Let's knock on wood.
They'll come see me?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that I'm a rookie, so don't come and see me yet. Everybody else is really good. I'm not that good, so not yet.
Nope.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate everybody that helps out Jeff, Eddie, myself, and our newcomer Regan. Thank you guys so much for helping us with INTV and sponsoring our show. And if you'd like to become a sponsor, please give us a call, 649-3940. Facebook us, email us, tweet us. And we also have a new webpage coming out. That is getyourintv.com. And it is looking awesome. Regan, our new employee, is making it look just amazing. So make sure when that launches, get on there and check out all the great new episodes and the merchandise you can buy.
We would like to shut down tonight's episode by wishing some people a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
On April 10th, we have Ryan Nelson and Miles Ballard. Happy birthday.
April 11th, we have Darcy Pator and Josh Hopper.
On the 12th of April, we have Eric Johnson.
On April 14th, we have my brother, Jared Weiss. Happy birthday, bro. Stephanie Jennings and Kevin Young.
And on the 16th, we have Luke Tracy and Brent Hartman.
Happy birthday to everybody. And if we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Get us on Facebook and like us so we can always wish you a happy birthday, or call us and we'd love to wish you a happy birthday.
And I want to take this time to wish the love of my life a happy 1-year anniversary.
Oh, I thought that was me.
No, not
Who's
you.
that?
Aaron.
Oh.
Aaron and I have been together for 1 year, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you, babe, and I'll see you at home.
Wow.
I'll see you at home.
That was pretty good.
I'm
When's
counting
your guys' anniversary?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Well, we're shooting the news a day before, but it's on the 8th.
On the 8th?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's 2 days before this actually aired.
Yeah.
Good job, Jeff. So you're a little late.
There you go.
There's been a couple local boys.
Shooting some local news.
For you, I'm Nolan Weiss.
I'm Jeffrey Jones.
Have a great day. It is April 10th, 2014. Adios. Adios.
We just gave our secret away.
I know.
It's not.
Well, then you proofread it, so you have something to do with it not being right.
Script's wrong. I don't do rosin. Because I don't want to do rosin. Because then it seems kind of biased that I'm doing rosin.
I tried looking up your scores from your last game.
They were 40-0, 40-0. Can we just say that we had a good doubleheader? We had a good doubleheader, and everyone got an opportunity to play. We're not real proud about it, are we, bud? No. So.
Teddy, we're on camera, dude. This is not the time for it. We already went over this, dude.
Time for it. I hope you don't
do it. Stare at this camera, dude.